Hi, Scorpio. Welcome. Come on in. This is going to be a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so I'm just going to lay the cards out and not look for anything in particular, but I will talk about whatever I see. And also, just to let you know the flow of the reading today, I'm going to pull whatever comes out from this deck, oracle cards as the overlying theme or message for you, the lens of perception as you hear this today. And then I'll use a different oracle deck to lay out the reading, and I will use tarot for additional information or clarification or to dig deeper into that. And I will end the reading with a deck that has actual messages for you from the universe. So let's take a look, Scorpio. What are you working through? What's going on? What do we need to be aware of? What guidance, what messages do we have for Scorpio today, please, Spirit? We have for Scorpio. That is a lot, but we will take them. Grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Okay. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest: to stop trying to control the whole universe. Change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Oh. Okay. And lastly, detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Wow. Self-love. Overall theme here. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. I feel like you have, Scorpio, I feel like there was a specific event, something very significant that happened, very painful, that triggered this healing process for you. But I feel like this is bigger than just that event. That triggered a healing for you of your inner child, of your self-love, of releasing the grief that you have been holding on to and beginning to surrender and detach to life, to the universe. As I read this, I couldn't help but think there's a book, Women Who Run with the Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes, PhD. It's a fabulous book, especially for women, but men or women. It's about our there's so much in it. But anyway, there's a line in that, and I read this book like 30 years ago, but I've never forgotten this line, and that came to me as I was reading this about surrender and that this specifically, when the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. And sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The line from the book is, and I might not get this exact, but the more and more we try to control our life, the less and less life there is to control. You are learning that lesson. You are recognizing how you have, because of your grief, because of your heartache, because of your wounded inner child, you have held on so tightly, trying to control the aspects of your life that you're there's not a lot of life. There hasn't been, because of this, a lot of life around you. It's been so controlled, but there's been no life. You don't feel like you've been living. And I feel like that is what you are working through. You are detaching from this need to control, loosening your grip, healing your inner child, and surrendering to this change so that you can have this full, meaningful, fulfilling life that you are intended to have. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have for Scorpio? What messages? What does Scorpio need to see or hear, please, Spirit? Moving forward. I just see you going through a massive, incredibly significant, deep dive transformation. And you're a Scorpio, you guys go through that over and over again in your life, but this one, what you're going through right now, is extremely significant in your life and your progress and your healing. Okay, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Awakened awareness. Yeah. Like I said, whatever this event was, this trigger, it awoken you. You have awakened with an awareness to this, to how this has impacted you in your life, how you have controlled yourself down to a point that you have no freedom. You are really looking at the significance of the previous experiences in your life that brought you here, the significance of this trigger point, and the awareness of how life is supposed to be so much more. And you are beginning to open to this. Your awareness has been, it's like there was a chord struck, and things began to fall away, and your awareness has begun to shift. You were beginning to see things in a different way with a new understanding. What else for Scorpio, please? You could, furred and feathered friends. You could be a huge animal lover. There could be an animal in your life that is a significant helper in your healing process. You could work in the field with animals as a veterinarian or somehow in that field, but for some reason you could have an animal spirit guide, totem, a spirit animal that walks with you, brings you comfort. Maybe that's how messages come to you in your dreams or crossing your path in reality. But there's something very significant about furred and feathered friends for you, especially during this process of transformation. Endless opportunities. Yeah, I feel like going through this, Scorpio, allowing this change to happen, surrender and detaching, healing this grief and truly loving yourself, opening up through this surrender to the magic of life. I feel like you're going to recognize endless opportunities before you, things that you didn't think could be for you. You're going to recognize or realize, yes, that can be for me. That is living. That is something that I can have or achieve. Loving compassion. These cards come up a lot this week. It's beautiful. This is a few things. This is, there's something in your heart chakra, something emotional, even this self-love for yourself that you want, that you need to communicate. This is the heart chakra. The high heart chakra is this pink here, and that is the bridge between the emotion and the throat chakra, the communication of this. I feel like you're going to find the words to express even just to yourself with loving compassion, could be expressed to the people in your world, in your life. With loving compassion, what you have come to understand, this healing that you are going through, you're going to communicate about this. I feel like you're going to feel this need very strongly, but I don't think you're going to struggle with this when you get to this point. You're going to find the words because there's this balance between your heart and your throat, your communication. Where I think it has been difficult for you, where I feel like you have struggled with the words to express this, you're going to find them. You could even be writing something, writing a book. All right. Freedom and crown chakra, the unlimited self. This is beautiful, Scorpio. Through this healing, through this process, this awakened awareness, this surrender, and this deep healing and transformation that you're going through, you are going to find freedom. You are going to figure out how to set your spirit free and truly soar. This is also, dragonflies signify communication from spirits, from loved ones that have passed on. They bring messages of hope and promise for us. They could be very significant to you, or this could just be your spirit lit up, just truly illuminated and enlightened. Because we also have the crown chakra, the unlimited self. I feel like through this healing, through this process, releasing your grip and surrendering, letting yourself actually go through this, you're going to discover endless possibilities how to communicate this either to yourself or to the people in your world, or both. And it is going to truly set your spirit free, and you are going to, the crown chakra, this is the connection to spirit, this is illumination, this is enlightenment. You are going to soar into a new level of understanding, a new level of living. And you are manifesting this. You are finding balance through this process, and bringing this about for yourself, because you are allowing yourself to truly feel and experience your grief, to surrender to it and allow it to change you, and to detach from the outcomes, from the stories that you have associated with that, and to truly begin to heal. This is a huge, huge, huge transformation for you, for you, Scorpio. This is like big, really big. All right, let's take a look at the tarot and see what additional messages Spirit has for you. Scorpio, please, Spirit. What additional messages do you want us to see or hear? We have the Six of Wands and we have the Moon. Awakened awareness. Six of Wands and the Moon. I mean, it's perfect. Six of Wands is victory, success, recognition. The Moon is secrets, things that have been hidden. It's the intuition. It's a lot of things, but I just feel like really right here on this card, these two are saying that through this process, you are going to have this awakened awareness. You are going to have victory, things that have been hidden from you in your subconscious. Maybe even things that have been hidden from you about things that happened in your life. There's going to be illumination, and things are going to be brought to life. Things are going to be seen and recognized, and there's going to be victory in this, and you are going to have an awakened awareness through this illumination. Furred and feathered friends. Furred and feathered friends. We have the Eight of Swords, Temperance, and the Hierophant. I feel there's something about either a pet you have, a totem animal you have a connection with. There's something about an animal that is going to help pull you out of this Eight of Swords, being trapped in your head, feeling afraid, feeling overcome with anxiety and fear. There's something about this animal in your life that is going to help you balance this. It's going to bring temperance and healing. And it with the Hierophant, this is not just, I mean, temperance is a major arcana card as well, but it's a card of Sagittarius. But I feel like there's a spiritual lesson in this for you, in finding this temperance, and through this connection with this animal. Something about your understanding of this connection is educational for you. It's helping you evolve to the next level. It's providing you the key. There's something very significant about this. Not only is this connection with this animal in whatever form that takes for you going to be healing and help bring this balance for you, but it's going to lead to a leveling up. And understanding could be your life's path, your life calling. There's something very significant about that for you. Endless opportunities. This is the card of Capricorn, Devil. This is feeling trapped, tied, or bound. It could be a little bit of a struggle not being able to see your way through. I think when these opportunities open up, there's so many options before you. It could be confusing, and it's like immobilized by your fear, not able to step forward and make a choice because you're not really sure that you're free to do this. You feel like there could be something about this that just seems too good to be true. I want another card for that, please. Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. You are walking away from, through these endless opportunities, the wheel turning, recognizing these opportunities. You are going to be able to free yourself, absolutely, free yourself from whatever this toxicity has been in your life, what you feel like has had you trapped, tied, and bound. You're truly, truly going to be able to free yourself from this. Loving compassion. Because you heal this, because you go through this, you're going to be able to offer yourself this loving compassion that you have never offered to you before, and to the people in your life. And because you love yourself, because you have compassion for yourself, because you recognize that you have endless opportunities and that you can truly free yourself from this toxicity, you're going to step forward and take a leap of faith. I love this. A new beginning in a big way. The Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I love this. I love this. I feel like it, or I should say the Daughter of Pentacles and the Son of Pentacles. It could be children in your life with the Page of Pentacles. But what I really feel is this is the progression of you. It's like finding this freedom. The Page of Pentacles is a student, is someone setting off on a new path, again with the Fool. Someone who's excited, they have a zest for life, they're so curious, they want to experience and to explore, they want to communicate, they want to learn. Very grounded, very practical. I feel like you're going to, God, both of these are very quick moving. I feel like you are going to begin a new path of study, whatever that means for you. With the Son of Pentacles and the Crown Chakra, and you are going to progress. You are going to grow and evolve. And your determination and focus on seeing this through, accomplishing this, achieving this enlightenment is going to be steadfast and determined. You are going to accomplish this. The Knight of Pentacles is slow moving. You know that. It's funny. I talk about how quick moving these energies are and that this is a slow moving energy. But I just feel like it's a quick start. It's a quick progress. You're gonna progress by leaps and bounds. But the message is that you are in this for the long haul. Like this is a lifelong path for you, and you're just going to continue to grow and evolve and connect and tap in. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. What this is all about, overlying energy, is the Five of Pentacles. That's feeling alone, shut out, cut off, not connected to people. And I feel like this whole thing, all of this, and like I said, I feel there was a specific trigger point that brought all of this up so that you could do this healing. But it's long-standing, and you have felt isolated and alone and cut off, distracted, surrounded by people who love you, but not feeling connected as part of that. And I think something that you are learning through this process, or that you will learn through this process, is that, it's not in this deck, but in many other decks, the Five of Pentacles, there's someone sitting outside of a church or a building, on the ground, usually with their head in their knees, and they're feeling alone and disconnected from what is going on inside the community. And they're focused on their loss and feeling alone, and what they don't realize is that if they would just look up, there's a key right there beside them. All they have to do is use the key and open the door and to rejoin. This was a similar theme for Libra yesterday. You could be a Libra, Scorpio, Casper. If you have any connection to that, you might want to watch that video. There were some different messages, but very much the theme. You are healing and recognizing that you are not alone. You are not isolated or separate. You can be part of this community. and you can connect. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you to be open to receive. And that, I feel like, is a big theme for you, something that you are working for. Wow. Okay, let's get some messages for you from the universe. Some messages to leave you with as you go about this, about your day, thinking about this. Scorpio. I am galactic starseed blooming. You are a child of the divine, of the universe. You are a galactic starseed, and you are blooming. You are growing. Everything that you have been through, as difficult as it is, and you're a Scorpio, you know this. Everything that you have been through has created the fertile soil of your soul, the difficulties, the beautiful experiences, the things that you have had to overcome, the tears that you have cried, the pains that you have felt, everything in your life, the beauty and the darkness, is what has contributed to the soil for you to bloom. And you are really working that soil and turning it into fertile ground. Deliver your greatest gift to the world. Because there's something beautiful, Scorpio, something amazing. It could be beyond this, what you're working on manifesting. There's something beautiful about you, about your soul, that is a gift to the world that we need, and you're being asked to do this. Maybe you're hearing that calling. Maybe that's why you started this, but you definitely are being asked to deliver your greatest gift to the world. Whatever that means to you, there's something you are here to share with us. Memento Mori. There might not be a someday. I do feel like potentially you could have actually lost someone very significant to you. That could have been this trigger point. I feel like you know this. This whole experience is making you aware of the fact that there might not be a someday, and that the time is now. You are meant to find fulfillment. You are meant to find enlightenment. You are meant to find joy and to be happy and to live life to the fullest. And the time is now for you to go through this so that you can seize this day, this opportunity to bloom into who you truly are. The time is now. There may not be a someday. Close your eyes to open your heart. And I feel like you guys know that, your intuition. Close your eyes to open your heart. See with your heart. Find that communication between your heart and your throat. Take that leap of faith. Write that story. Write that book. Whatever this is for you. All right, Scorpio. I hope that if this resonated for you, that helped. If you guys want to help me out and support my channel by liking, thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you would like to do to help support my channel, I appreciate. And in any case, I truly love spending this time with you guys. I really, really do. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope that I see you again. Until next time, love and light.